Hey guys, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to split rhubarb plants. So maybe you have a plant that you've had for a few years, and over the course of those years you've really come to enjoy those springtime treats that are a product of this amazing vegetable. And yes, I did say vegetable. So you're thinking it might be nice to have a few more of these plants around, but you aren't quite sure how to go about doing that. The best time of year to split a rhubarb plant is in the early spring, right as those little buds are just starting to appear. I only use two tools for this project. The first is a spading fork, and the second is a spade. Now of course you don't have to use these tools if you don't have them or you think you have something that might work better. Start off with the spading fork and begin digging just outside of where you think the root ball of the plant is. By using the fork, you are less likely to damage the roots if you happen to get too close to the plant. However, don't worry if you do cut some of the roots, as rhubarb is a very hardy plant. Work your way around the plant, digging down about 8 inches. Once you've done that, look and see if you are at or below the bottom of the root ball. If so, you can begin digging under it. After you've dug under the plant, there may be a couple roots that go down deeper into the ground, and at this point you can just take your spade and cut right through those. It won't hurt the plant at all. Now your entire root ball for your rhubarb plant should be free. So go ahead and take that out of the hole. The one shown here in the video is about 1 foot by 1.5 feet wide. Now you're going to need that spade that I was talking about earlier. In my case, all I wanted to do was just divide this really big root ball into 4 different sections and plant those large kind of clumps of root, and that way I get a larger plant. If you want, what you can do is you can actually take each one of those individual kind of roots that are in the ball that have a bud on them and plant each one of those individually. This will give you many more plants, but they will also be much smaller. What I did was just a quick and easy method that gives you fewer plants, but they are a bit larger. What I did was just take the spade and hack right through the middle of the root ball, cutting it into the 2 sections, and then again take that spade and cut those 2 sections into 2, and then I ended up with the 4 pieces that I wanted. From here on, it's just like planting any other plant. Dig your hole just deep enough so that those buds are right at the ground level, and then fill in the dirt around it. If you want, you can also mix in some compost in and around the plants to give the soil some extra nutrients to help that plant grow. Now of course, whenever you put a huge amount of stress on a plant like this, you want to be sure and water the plant immediately after you put it into the ground. This helps to settle the soil around the roots of the plant so that it can draw the nutrients up to heal itself, as well as put out those wonderful stalks of rhubarb that we're all after. And that's about all there is to it. I hope you all have found this video to be helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, and I am always open to suggestions, please put those in the comments below, and I will do my best to reply to those as soon as I can. And if you really like the video, please consider subscribing. It really does mean a lot to people when you subscribe to their channel, because you're saying, hey, I really like the content that you're putting out, and I want to hear more of what you have to say. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you, well actually you will see me, in the next video.